On this day, June 4, 2018, National Institute of Forest Conservation and Development protected areas and wildlife. Inasmuch that in accordance with the Constitution of the Republic, the rational and sustainable management of natural resources is of national interest as it is a resource strategic for the economic, social, and environmental development of Honduras. Inasmuch that in accordance with the Forestry Protected Areas and Wildlife Law, the recovery of deforested and degraded areas are a priority for the protection of biodiversity, water, soil, and socio-economic productivity of the country is intrinsic with the framework of said legal system. Inasmuch that the forestry law declares of national priority the facilitation of the establishment of the forest from methods of natural regeneration, afforestation, and reforestation. Inasmuch that the public sector must guarantee the sustainability and security of national and private silvo-agricultural investment, establishing the guidelines, regulations, and mechanism through which obligations and rights will be exercised. Inasmuch that the forestry law establishes that people who make investments in reforestation through plantations must be provided with a certificate of planting as a mechanism or to guarantee their investment and recognition by the state for the enjoyment of products and other benefits that may be generated in the future. Inasmuch that the National Institute of Conservation and Development Forestal Protected Areas and Wildlife has the power to issue this type of administrative acts. Remember, first, repeals the resolution DE/MP/071/2010 dated April 23 of the year 2000 and approve the technical regulations for the certification and use of trees and forest plantations, which literally says, Article 1, for the purposes of applying these regulations, the following concepts will be taken. Planting certificate. It is the instrument that defines the rights and benefits that the state recognizes through the ICF all those actors who invoke profit in the establishment of forest plantations, which is contributing to the recovery of degraded areas in the country. Certificate of planting of trees for production. Type of certificate issued by the ICF that guarantees the owner the use of the raw materials originated from the plantation of trees according to the needs of the market, objectives and purposes of commercial production. For the purposes of applying these regulations, they are called C planta. This was a day in the history of Honduras.